Hey, how's it going? This is James P. White from 95.7 Cruise FM, The Locker Room. Welcome to the Jedi Jimmy podcast. This is episode number 26. I'm actually going to be breaking down the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer that just recently came out. First of all, it made reference with the armorer in which we found in the first two seasons, and she referred to Mando and Grogu as the tribe of two, or clan of two, not tribe of two, clan of two. Now, also, she told the Mandalorian that he was no longer a Mandalorian because he removed his helmet. She said this in, I believe it was episode 5 of the Book of Boba Fett. And her exact quote was, "You are a Mandalorian no more." Now, then we see Bo-Katan Kryze. If you remember her at all, she was actually in the Mandalorian in Season 2 in a couple of different episodes. She actually did help Mando get Grogu back from the Empire. Now, they show her in this trailer, and she's looks like she's in some kind of palace. And if you don't know, actually, her sister was one of the original rulers of Mandalore during the Clone Wars. She was called the Duchess of Mandalore, and it looks like Bo-Katan is in her palace. Now, you might not know this, but actually the Duchess, Satine, she was actually killed by Darth Maul during the Clone Wars. Now, Bo-Katan did talk about the clan that Mando was part of, that he grew up with as a cult. They were called the Children of the Watch. They were very fundamentalists of Mandalore, and they followed the code very closely, including you can't take off your helmet. Now, she blames the Children of the Watch for the fall of Mandalore because they separated the people. Now, but also in the Book of Boba Fett in episode 5, the armorer actually does blame, blames Bo-Katan for the fall of Mandalore as well. So that's kind of an interesting plot twist there. Now, we do see Greef Karga. He was the head of the Bounty Hunter Guild. And they show him, but he's wearing some very fancy robes. So like that of a senator or a mayor or a governor, something like that. So he's definitely going to be in the upcoming season as well. And the Mandalorian, it seems to be, it's going to be a lot of different Mandalorians fighting. It looks like they're going to be trying to free Mandalore from the Empire because the Mandalorians were pretty much wiped out during the Great Purge. Now, also, they did in the trailer show that there's the possibility that they're going to be on Tatooine as well, because they show Peli Motto. She's the lady that helped Mando build his new starfighter. But one thing that really doesn't make sense to me in this trailer is when Bo-Katan says to Grogu, "Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?" But she saw him a couple of times throughout the season, like the season 2, because she was helped save him from Moff Gideon. Now, there's also a new character that they seem to introduce, but he looks a lot like Babu Frick. I don't know if you remember, he was from the Rise of Skywalker. He's that little hairy dude that helped reprogram 3PO when they were trying to translate the Sith its knife. So this looks like it's going to be an awesome series. I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, this series starts streaming on Disney Plus early 2023. They haven't given an exact date yet, but it looks so cool, and I'm looking forward to it. Coming up in the next probably week or two, I am going to be delving into the life and times of Andor, Cassian Andor, in the upcoming series Andor, which is actually going to be streaming on the 21st. I'm looking forward to that. You know, with this podcast, I need to thank my sponsors, especially Dean Blundell and Dean Blundell Network on deanblundell.com, and of course Army Chris, who helped me set up my stuff. I look forward to seeing you next time, and may the Force be with you always.